Hello everyone, it's Micah with iArtistone. I meant to do a video before I packaged my flowers for a swap I'm in, and of course I forgot. I've got kids and a husband that just boggle my mind at how they can't take care of themselves. Anyway, okay, so I am in a swap over at Little Scrap of Heaven, and it is handmade flowers, and it's supposed to be 2 material flowers, 2 paper flowers, and 2 flowers of your choice. So this is what I've come up with. These flowers here are my paper, my 2 papers. This right here is just regular cardstock that I've stamped with a script, and I've embossed the edges in gold and then put it together. And I used a 3-petal flower punch. I still can't think of the name. It's not an iris, but I can't remember what the punch is. Anyway, so that's that one. And then this top one, I'm sure a lot of people recognize the pattern. I'm over on my couch and it won't stop sliding down the arm of the couch. Stop moving. There we go. The paper pattern, I don't have the actual package, but this is what my sister has given me, and this is the other side. So that's what that is made out of. Same thing, I just cut it out, and I cut the petals apart and then glued them closer together, and then I embossed the edges there with a gold glitter. And then I put it on a tag that I just stamped and kind of distressed the edges, and that's really about it. And then I've got this little clothespin holding the tag on its side and the lace on this side. And I figure lots of people alter those, so she can alter them. Then I have, that is a Graphics 45 Steampunk Debutante. That's what that long board is, and I've got some laces put on there. I just went to an antique store the other day and got 3 bags, like gallon-sized Ziploc bags, full of lace and trim, and I think they were like $4 a bag. So of course I cut everything in half, and I took some and gave the rest to my sister, and so I'm just passing some on. Anyway, these little butterflies down here are made out of vellum, and, well, okay, back to these flowers. I was going to tell you, I got the idea, now it's not exact, but I got the idea for these flowers from Saw Crafters. She has a tutorial on crepe paper flowers, but I thought that her technique would work with these, and I think it came out really nice. Okay, so then the vellum butterflies. The vellum butterflies, I watched Vellum Butterflies with Copics from Darlene DeVries, and I did find that after doing that, cutting them out, and putting them on here, that be still. Okay, so what I've done is I've embossed it. I stamped it, embossed it in black, cut it out, colored the back side. I don't have Copics. I use fabric markers, which blend just fine on vellum for me. But the embossing powder will start to crack if you bend the vellum, so I had to cover it with some glossy accents to kind of seal it down. So just a tip for anybody who wants to emboss on vellum. Anyway, so there's my 2 paper flowers. And I'm sorry about the packaging. This is my first swap, and I'm still learning packaging. These are the 2 of my choice. They're pink. I don't know if you can tell on the video because the lighting in here is really bad. But it's not silk. I keep forgetting what it's called. But I made these. Let's see, who was it? Lovely Scrappin' has a handmade flowers organza petals. Now this is not organza, but it curls around the edges with heat, just like the flowers that she was making. So that's where I got the inspiration for these. This is a rose, which is a little bit smashed right now. Not completely, but it'll pop right up once it's taken out of the bag. And I've done the same thing. I cut the petals and then curled them with the heat, and then wrapped them around like a rose. This one, they've been curled but then laid flat, and they've got this tulle-like material underneath it. And then it's got some of the little beaded pearls, an old button I found, and then the leaves on the back of this one. So those are the 2 my choice. And then the 2 fabrics, she said she liked the color cream, so I went with a burlap. And what I did is I cut the petals, laid them out flat, and then stamped over them in black with my script stamp. I love to read, so pretty much everything I do has got some sort of writing on it. And this one was a lot of fun. this I didn't actually watch a tutorial. I did a inspirational search through Pinterest, and I saw some using burlap that looked more like that. And so I did the little one here, and then I used the same material and then did this one. And so those are my, I don't know if you can tell according to my hand. You know, it's a pretty good size flower. But she said she didn't mind if it was small, medium, or large, so she just kind of got a variety of everything. And then I made, where did you go? Okay, these are my other papers. These I'm just throwing in there. I love making the little paper roses. It's a 5-petal punch from, I think it's EK Success or something like that. This one right here, let me see, right here, is also the Steampunk Debutante paper. I actually have a whole bunch of the Graphic 45 flowers that I've made, but the rest of these are just scraps. I don't throw away my scrap papers because it really doesn't take much to do these little flowers. And you can't tell in the video, but the edges are glittered and they shimmer and they're just gorgeous. But you can't tell. This is another vellum butterfly, but you can't reuse this one like you can the other ones. And then I don't do cards because I haven't tried them, and so I don't know if I'm going to like them, but I love ATCs, so I made her an ATC. This is the same butterfly off of the Steampunk Graphics 45, and then these are little punches that I've made. This flower I did not make. It is Wild Orchid Crafts. And then I embossed it with the script. And then, like I said, instead of doing a card, I just wrote it on the back, but it's also embossed in the back. So that is going to be my package that I'm mailing out tomorrow. I know a lot of people, when they do these swaps, they go overboard and put so much stuff in there, but I am new to crafting and I don't even have a whole bunch of my own stuff. So I'm giving extra, but it's just handmade stuff, so I hope that's okay, because I can't afford to go buy a bunch of stuff for everybody else when I have to buy it for myself first. But definitely what I'd like to get is one of those edge punches so that when I put my flowers on to this cardstock, it'll actually be a little prettier. All I did was use my embossing pens and then embossed a design in the corners. They're not even very good, but at least it's not plain. But yeah, this was really fun. I enjoyed it. I don't know if I've already said it, but you can actually peel those vellum butterflies off. They're sticky on the back and reuse them. I probably have said that, but it's really late, and so I can't think. But I will put down in the bottom there the different people who have inspired me for these flowers and their YouTube channels. And I am very happy that I got to do my first swap doing the handmade flowers, because that's actually some of my favorite stuff to do. I would rather make the things people craft with than craft with the stuff that people buy. That's my version of crafting. And I appreciate everybody watching, and I hope you like them. And if you have any creative criticism on how to package better, or some different videos that I might be able to watch on how other people package, because I did search it on YouTube, and I just couldn't come up with anything. So, I need ideas on packaging, and I would appreciate that if you would put it in the comments. And until next time, thank you for watching. Bye.